Help! Get me out of here!
Phew, that's better. Hey, it's me, Jake's disembodied head, and I'm going to tell you about Sandvik and give you a tour through their facility. Sandvik is a heavy machinery manufacturer, and they provide mining equipment to over 160 different countries. Our group contacted Sandvik, and they were nice enough to give us a tour of their assembly facility in Newberry, Florida. We met with one of their environmental engineers, Rosalind, who gave us the correct personal protective equipment before we set off on our adventure. After we got suited up, they took us through the assembly floor, where we got to see firsthand all of the mining equipment getting put together. This is an assembly facility, and they only do adjustment welding, meaning that there won't be much air pollution in the actual assembly process because they're only fitting pieces together. Just because it was an assembly facility didn't mean that there weren't possible air pollution sources, but for that, they had to take us outside to the painting bay. The facility's largest air pollution control technology was located in the painting bay, where they paint the mining equipment. Sandvik was nice enough to have a technician come out and give us a demonstration of this air pollution control technology in action. They turned the device on and showed us how they measure the velocity of the air going through the filter. From there, they can calculate the pressure drop and they can know exactly when they need to replace that filter.
Like he was saying, once it gets down around 150 or whatever, we peel them off and we'll replace it.
After the demonstration, Rosalind gave us a PDF with all the filter specifications on it. They use a polyester filter to control 144 grains per minute of paint with an air velocity of 150 feet per minute. After running some tests on their filter, they found that the holding capacity for paint was about 1,700 grams, and the removal efficiency was 99.68%. Rosalind also gave us the emission report for different hazardous air pollutants. The report shows that they emit much less hazardous air pollutants than their permit allows for. Good job, Sandvik. After learning about the facility's biggest piece of air pollution control technology, we wrapped up our tour and started heading back to the office. Once back in the office, Rosalind was able to answer any questions that our group had about the facility, and she told us about Sandvik's plan to lower CO2 emissions in the next decade. Overall, visiting Sandvik was a great experience, and our group learned a lot. This was an assembly facility though, so there was no metal work or welding, which are two potential sources of air pollution that we'll talk more about in the rest of our presentation. We'd like to thank Sandvik for giving us a tour of their facility. And thank you for watching.